Welcome back, children. It's Mrs. Vijayalakshmi Miss back to your English class for Standard 6. Let's continue Unit 7. Lesson I want to quit the I.C.S. In the last class, I had asked you a question. Who is writing a letter here? Subhash Chandra Bose is writing the letter to Deshabandhu Chitranjan Das. Now, let's continue fourth paragraph from your textbook. Now I shall come to business. I have no desire at all to enter government service. I want to quit the I.C.S. I know very well that if after quitting the service I plunge into national work with determination, I shall have plenty of work to do, like teaching at the National College that you have established in Calcutta, writing and publishing books and newspaper, organizing village societies, spreading education among the common people, etc. Now, in this paragraph, Subhash Chandra Bose tells he is not at all interested in entering the government service and he wants to quit the service. He wants to do plenty of work. He knows he's having skills in so many work. So here plunge means jump or drive quickly and energetically. Determination, the quality of being determined. Determined means decide. Subhash Chandra Bose writes the letter to Chitranjan Das and tells that he doesn't have any interest in entering and he doesn't want to work under the British rule. After quitting the I.C.S., he wants to plunge into the national work with determination. He is having plenty of work to do, like teaching at the National College, writing, writing and publishing books and newspapers, organizing village societies, spreading education among the common people, etc. So, we have understood that quitting the I.C.S., Subhash Chandra Bose involved in the National Civil Service with Chitranjan Das. Now, let us go to paragraph 5. I would like to know what works you may be able to allot to me in this national program of National Service of Education and Intelligence. I have but little, but I believe I have the enthusiasm of youth. As regards my education, I have read something of philosophy because that was my honor subject in Calcutta, and I am doing the same subject in my tripos here. Thanks to the civil service examination, I have had an all round education up to a certain standard in economics, political science, English, law, Sanskrit, and geography. I desire to give up the service with clear cut plans. If I can do that, I shall not have to spend time but knowing what to do, I shall be able to enter the field of work immediately. So, here enthusiasm means a strong feeling of interest. In this paragraph, Subhash Chandra Bose requests Deshabandhu Chitranjan Das to know what work he is going to be allotted when he joins the national service. He has got the enthusiasm of youth. So, his Indian civil service examination has provided him all-round service, all-round teaching in economics, political science, English, law, Sanskrit, and geography. He desires to give up the service with clear-cut plans and he wants to know what he can do so that he can spend the time not knowing what to do and he wants to enter the field of the work immediately. Now, I'll ask you one or two questions about this paragraph. How much you have understood? What does I.C.S stand for? I.C.S stands for Indian Civil Service. Second question is, how did civil service examination help Subhash Chandra Bose? Civil service examination helped Subhash Chandra Bose in economics or education of up to a certain standard in economics, political science, English, law, Sanskrit and geography. Third question is, what is the meaning of the word enthusiasm? The meaning of the word enthusiasm is a strong feeling of interest. Let's go to paragraph 7. I am now, in a sense, a government servant because I am now I.C.S. probationer. I did not dare to write to you directly, just lest my letter should be censored. I am sending you this letter directly through a trusted friend of mine. He will deliver the letter personally to you. Whenever I write to you, I shall be doing so in this way. You may, of course, write to me because there is no danger of letters being censored here. So now let's go to the meaning probationer, an officer who is still receiving training, lest to avoid the risk of censored, examined, trusted one in whose honesty and ability in full faith. So, Subhash Chandra Bose is still an I.C.S. probationer. He is writing the letter to Chittaranjan Das and he is sending the letter along with his friend who is his friend. Now, Subhash Chandra Bose is still an I.C.S. probationer and he is under British rule in India. So, he is feared of sending a letter directly to him. So, he is sending to with his along with his trusted friend. Let's go to paragraph 8. I have a few ideas in my mind regarding the moment. I think there must be a permanent meeting place. We must have a house for this purpose. There will be a group of research students who will be carrying on research on various national problems. My personal view is that we have to maintain a permanent staff. They will do research on individual problems. Booklets will be published in every provincial language by the propaganda department and will be distributed free among the general public. Apart from that, a book will be published by the propaganda department on each and every question in our national life. In such a book, the policy of the organization will be explained and the grounds on which such a policy has been formulated will be given. Now, the meaning of propaganda is action to influence public opinion on some matter by spreading belief ideas, etc. Now, you must have been understood this. Subhash Chandra Bose writes to Deshbandhu Chittaranjan Das that he wants to plunge immediately in the national service and he wants to have a permanent meeting place, group of research students, and also the propaganda department published this booklets in each and every provincial language and should be distributed freely among the general public. It contains each and every question of the national life. So here he writes about the Indian national movement. Now the last paragraph is, that is ninth paragraph. I have written so much. These questions are not new to you. I feel that tremendous work lies ahead of us in connection with the moment. If you wish so, I shall probably be able to make some contribution to in this subject. I am yours respectfully, Subhash Chandra Bose. Now, the meaning of tremendous is very great in amount, scale, or intensity. Subhash Chandra Bose continues the letter by asking by asking few questions and tells the tremendous work lies before him in the connection of the moment. So he also wishes to contribute his work in respect. Now there is a word abridged below at the end of the lesson. It means that the letter has been shorted, that is written by Chitranjan Das. Now we have completed this lesson. Now I want to ask you few questions about this lesson, that how much you have understood. The first question is, what is the meaning of the word probationer? Now, the answer for this is, the meaning of the word probationer is an officer who is still receiving training. The second question is, who would publish the booklets? The answer for this question is, the propaganda department would publish the booklets. Now, the third question is, whom did Subhash Chandra Bose send this letter with? The answer for this question is, Subhash Chandra Bose sent his letter through a trusted friend of him. I hope you have understood the lesson very well. Now there is assignment for you, that you have to read the question well to with correct pronunciation to improve your English school. Thank you.